That's a go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Honolulu. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 in, track him 60. Hawk 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18, Hawk 19.
3rd and long for him here. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Throwing off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Chiefs, nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pull that in front further, 13-zip. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing. First Boswell set
now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yep. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll throw on second and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he gets him around 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Well, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Going to the ground again on 1st. He runs it across, touchdown! The Giants make it a 3-possession game. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on 1st down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd down from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. but he'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's complete right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Bang, bang. 19 Lions. Take up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
No.
Now give left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is Cooper working the left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that will set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Chiefs 3. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The final throw before the break. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
36-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Completed over the middle. sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Come 19. Come 19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Setting up to throw. He'll get this one to Parker. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down pass play coming. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Going ground on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
70 Lions.
They'll pass on third and goal. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Mustang 19. Do it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Okay. This is like watching Lions.
Fourth down, pass coming. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
I got him.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It is Cup left side. He goes out a little short of the 40. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Finds his back complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, New York.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
The give here on second. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal.
Going to the ground again on first. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants are running them out of the building. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Another carry for him. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hey, check that. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throw here, 3rd down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70 left, Mustang 19. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds Worthy complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing it again here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to.